Introducing the Starboard Above. This is our latest mid-length model, and it fits right in the middle of all of our ranges with a combination of features from each design. So as you can see, the Above sort of looks like a shorter ace or a longer takeoff. It's kind of a combination of both. It also has elements of the Wingboard and the X15 brought into it. So we're really excited to bring all these features, all our favorite parts of each board, and bring them into one design. So something that's always really important when we design a new board is the balance, the volume distribution when you're standing on the board. So basically when you're standing right above the foil, you want that board to be sitting flat and level, and that's the easiest way to get going. If it's starting to sink from tail to nose, it's not going to be so easy. So what we've done is we've pushed out, like we've done on other boards like the takeoff and the Wingboard, we've pushed out the volume in the tail and the nose to give it the perfect balance for when you're standing on it before you're flying. As you can see, the Above is quite thin, so you're going to have a really good connection to the foil, and it's quite simplistic. It's a flat deck design, there's no fancy concaves here. It's just going to be really easy to use and make sense from the get-go. After developing the Ace Foilboard last year, we took a similar inspiration when we came to the rails of the Above. So we wanted these boxy rails so that you're getting volume on the outside of the board. Basically, that's just going to give you more predictability, more stability, and it's going to give you a bit more volume in the rails so that it's not going to tip from side to side. As you can see, that Ace inspiration also follows through at the tail. So the outline is quite similar to the Ace, but we chunked it up a little bit. We kept this rail still sharp at the end, so you're going to have more volume in this area, and you have a nice distribution in the water. So looking at the nose, it looks very familiar. We have a very similar V on the bottom of the X15, the takeoff, and the Wingboard for this year. Basically, that V is going to really help you in the rebounds. So if you touch at any angle while you're foiling, it's going to be very easy and predictable to bounce back up. And that's why we also kept it quite parallel in the outline. So fairly full in the nose, and we found that that really helps just to rebound when you touch the water. Looking at the deck pad, we feature a new Corduroy pad texture with diamond grooved at the back, corduroy in the front. Basically, we have different textures of corduroy depending on if you're in the center or if you're on the edge. So in the center, you're gonna have the most grip with the corduroy going this way. And on the edges, you can slide up and down quite easily, get your positioning right. And that's why they're positioned in different orientations. So basically, the Above is a fantastic free ride board. It's gonna be good for those lighter wind days, just kind of cruising it out. If the wind drops, you still have a lot of length to get you up and going. And the whole range isn't too wide. So we found this year that by adding a little bit more length to the boards, we were able to reduce the width and not really feel too much of a stability disadvantage. We really love the Above, and we think it's going to be a great option for beginner and intermediates getting into the sport. If you have some water sports background and you are a beginner at foiling, this is going to be a great option because it feels quite similar to maybe something you've tried in the past. Usually we would recommend guys start on a big and wide board to get going with, but the thing is this is quite an easy board in the air. It's got very good turning capabilities, it's got excellent touchdowns and really fast takeoffs. So if you're not too worried about the stability aspect and you're happier to go for a slightly narrower board, then the Above is a great option for you. Like I said before, this is the smallest Above that I have here, and this one is the blue carbon version. So this is that premium carbon layup, ultra stiff, super responsive. And then we have limited series, which is a more price point focused and timeless look. So the Above board is really that true mid-length size. It's bringing in elements from all of our favorite designs of the last couple of years. And we're really stoked on this board, and we think it's a really easy way to segue into light wind winging and improve your foiling. So this is the new Above range.